Thank you, Roy. They're Hollywood's ultimate power couple. Tom Holland and Zendaya are married at the top of the A-list in huge box office draw cards, and we're seeing it right now with The Odyssey, of course. This week, they're back in a new Spider-Man movie. Steve Hargraves sat down with the stars in London. Morning to you, Steve. What do we call them? Tom Daya? Is that the kind of the name for them? It marks 10 years, of course, of Tom as Peter Parker.
I was thinking
What's
that.
your name?
Exactly. Zom? No, what it would be Zom or Tendaya, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'll ask her next time. I'm usually interested in that. I know, but yeah, can you believe it? 10 years. I mean, Tom Holland still looks as young as ever, but Spider-Man's the movie that's going to challenge Odyssey at the box office, of course, and they're in both of them. The power couple of the moment, the most popular married couple in Hollywood. We got to catch up with them. They met, of course, on that first Spider-Man 10 years ago. This Spider-Man film is the fourth one. It's called A Brand New Day. It looks fantastic, let me tell you. And I got to catch up with them. Not only them, but also their mate on the end, a bit of a gooseberry in that trio, Jacob Batalon, lovely guy. But let's catch up on all things Spidey.
Hi, my name is Peter Parker. You don't remember me, but we used to know each other. Something bad was going to happen, and the only way to stop it was to make everyone forget about me. Because I'm not just Peter Parker. I'm Spider-Man.
All right, well, like a spider, there are now 8 legs in this room.
Hey. Very nice. Well played.
I had to think about that. Often I think spiders have 6 legs or 8 legs. People get confused with an octopus and a spider, or is that just me?
Well, don't octopus also have 8
legs? Because octopus...
Yeah. Okay.
It's all right.
Should I go back to school?
When you were saying that people get confused, were you saying that you get confused?
Yeah. It's sunrise. It's early in the morning. My brain isn't in gear.
It is midday.
It is.
In TV land, it's sunrise.
All right, guys.
It's fitting that you're on Sunrise because it's a brand new day.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Let's say happy birthday, Spider-Man.
Thank you.
It's a big moment, Tom.
It doesn't feel like 10 years. It's weird that it almost feels like the biggest and most important thing of my life, and it also feels like just yesterday that we were all meeting and getting onto set for the first time. Every single one of these films is better than the last, you know? It's a privilege from the beginning right up until today, and I've loved every minute.
I always find Spider-Man has this heart, and Zendaya, that kind of growing up together, that love, the relationship that you have, that growth, I guess, of becoming adults, isn't it? Is that sort of still very profound, the fact that we're sat here, well, you're sat there, let's not include me in this. Jesus, jumping on the bandwagon. Is it still profound for you that you've been on this journey?
Of course, yeah. I mean, like, it's such a privilege to be able to do it with people that you love and care about, and get to see each other grow up, get to see our characters grow up. I think now we're just maybe a little bit more mature, and we have a little better, just a little bit, a little better sense.
Yeah, never get totally mature.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those weirdos, I swear.
He's a little weird. I'm MJ.
You two don't know each other?
Brand New Day picks up from the last Spidey film where a spell was cast and the world doesn't remember who Peter Parker is. Not like real life, of course, where Tom is now one of the most famous faces in the world. Because obviously the film tackles that idea of anonymity. I mean, Tom, obviously this has ballooned your existence in the public sort of sphere. Did it make you think about that importance for you of, like, having some privacy, like Spider-Man does?
Yeah, I guess so. You know, I think all three of us have always had a really healthy relationship with our fame and, like, what we share and what we keep to ourselves. One of the things that I love the most about making movies is when you get to the set, that fame just evaporates and you become another member of the team. Yeah. But yeah, it's definitely something that you have to think about because it's your life at the end of the day.
Yeah. One thing I was thinking about with anonymity, with your dad, you could never have that because he posts embarrassing baby videos of you when you turn 30.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
Spider-Man does whatever a spider can.
I love that video. And Zendaya, very quickly, this is your year because you're in so many films. Is this officially a Zendaya year?
Zendaya year.
Ooh,
Wow, I've never
I
heard
like
that.
I was up all night thinking of that.
That was fun.
Good.
That was
That's
good.
pretty
I think
good.
it is. It is the year of Zendaya.
Zendaya.
You know, it's funny you say that. That's kind of how my grandma used to say my name.
Zendaya.
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 Zendaya. You kind of gave a little R at the
Yeah,
end.
that's nice.
I'm happy to be a part of the Zendaya year. I'll drink to that. With a
I love it.
With
Thanks
a
for the
tasty
support.
beer.
Oh,
Really
okay.
drinking it, nice.
Cheers.
Love it.
Thank you.
Just so you know, the reason Tom was impressed with that Beero is Tom Holland's own brand of alcohol-free beer, and they had that in the press room for us. You don't need to be drunk to enjoy Spider-Man. This isn't a film they need to get you drunk for, so it's really great. So not only a popular film star, married to Zendaya, they're both really storming it at the moment, but he's a good businessman. Spider-Man Brand New Day, it's out on Thursday. and you can't go wrong with that.
And no matter how many cans you have, it won't make you forget how many legs a spider has, Steve. So, good to keep it up here.
Let's just put that under the carpet and forget about that. I'm
Really
going to go
good.
back to school, okay? All right?
Really good chat, as always. Thank you, Steve. Guys, back to you.